Hey guys! So I have not done a triptych painting in a while and I've been itching to do one, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'll explain my colors whenever I get started. I wanted to go over my blow dryer so that I use because I don't think I have really talked about them much before. Regardless of what, I have a big one and I have a small one. Even when I use my small one to like blow out my design, I pretty much always spread the base with my big one. Just because it's more efficient and quicker at spreading the base. But my small one is better for if I'm working on either a smaller canvas or I don't want my blowout to be as wide. Because my big one is wider than my smaller one. In fact, I'll show you side by side. Okay. This one is my original one and it's still honestly my favorite. It's an Infinity Pro by Conair. It's 1875 watts, but I have it modified quite a bit. I have the back of it taped. Half of that air intake part in the back taped so that it doesn't blow as strongly. And I also have the cool setting taped down. That way, whenever I'm moving my hand around and using it and stuff, I don't have to focus at all on making sure that button stays pressed down because it always already is. But for my small one, which is what I know a lot of people prefer to work with, the brand is MHU. I got it from Amazon and I'll link it below in the description. And that in case you want to check it out and want to get one for yourself. I do love this one for when, for when I'm working on a smaller piece, or like I said, I want to, I don't know, it's going to be like a more intricate blown out design, and I also use it sometimes whenever I just feel like I need to have a little bit more control than the other one gives me. This is great for that. I know the flower hairdryer, the travel size flower hairdryer is really popular, but that one does not have a cool setting. So I've never tried that one personally, and I've never wanted to because it doesn't have a cool setting. I don't want to use a blow dryer that doesn't have a cool setting because it sets your paint quicker than you honestly want it to. But the brand of this one is MHU, and it's from Amazon. It's 1,000 watts. It's got the cool setting, like I said, and it's got a low and a high option. And so I usually use it on low. I've started trying to use it on high a couple times before, and I've always switched back to low just because it blows it too aggressively. And it usually ends up in splatters, so I no longer really experiment with putting it on high. I am considering, because sometimes low just isn't enough, so I am considering taping half of the back like I did with my purple one and then trying it on high. I'm not going to do that today, but sometime soon I will try that and let you guys see what the results are. Okay, so now that I've gone over all of that, I'm going to go ahead and start laying my paints down for my base. It's going to be a split base with 2 different colors on either side and then white in the middle. So my first color is a Quinacridone Rose Light by Amsterdam. so I'm keeping this very, very basic as far as colors I'm using. In fact, I'm not sure if I've ever used this few amount of colors. Okay, so over here, I think first color I'm going to put down is the Quinacridone Rose Light that I used over here. And then I'm going to do, this is another blue mix. It's I might be saying this wrong. There's a very good chance I am, but Indanthrene or something like that. It's a heavy body paint by Liquitex, and so but yeah. Usually I'm very, very good at spelling and pronunciation, but not when it comes to this word. So if I'm saying it wrong, then, you know, I'm sorry. Or let me know in the comments or whatever. All right, so, but this is fully opaque, and I wanted one like transparent or semi-transparent color, and so that's where this one comes in. Plus it offers a little more blue to the mixture. Probably gonna put down a little bit more of that pink color. And then this is the same color as what the base is on this side. And then I've got this metallic copper color. Then over here, similar to what I did on this side, I'm going to start with this base color on that side. Okay, and then this again. Add some of that pink on there. I'm wondering if I want to layer the colors anymore. I think I might put a little bit more of that Payne's Green Mix on the very top. Okay. And now I don't usually blow the base color over my colors before I blow it out, just because that can dull the colors a little bit whenever you blow them out, and I don't ever usually want that, but I'm gonna do that today, blow them over a little bit, because I want to kind of soften up soften the painting up a little bit, and blowing the colors over before you blow them out will soften up the overall design a little bit. And so now there's a very good chance that just because I know myself that kind of want to add a little more of this pink on top. Yeah, there's a decent chance that I am going to do I want to add white? No, because I'm blowing white over. Sorry, distractions. I have ADHD, if you can't tell. There's a decent chance that I'm going to end up switching over to my purple hairdryer in the middle of doing this, just because that's happened to me. This happened a few times before. I'll think that I want to use this one, and the other one will end up just, I'll end up preferring that one, because after the way I modified it and covering up the back of the air intake, or half of it anyway, like, it blows perfectly for the most part, you know, it really, really does. And so if you're having troubles with your Dutch pours or air swipes or whatever you want to call them, and you think your blow dryer has anything to do with it or anything like that, I highly suggest you giving that a try, taping up the back. And if you do try it and you learned it from me, let me know what you thought. And if I steered you down the wrong way, my apologies. But it's been a game changer for me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. God, I got freaking cells like crazy. I'm going to use my heat gun instead of my torch, I think, to pop these air bubbles. This isn't done yet, but I've got a ton of tiny little cells, and so I'm just, my heart's saying heat gun instead of torch, so I'm going to go grab that real quick. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So that done first. That's probably way too much, but whatever. Okay, that one was a lot better. going to turn the lights off and take you guys in for a close-up. Okay, so because of the design, I thought it'd be really cool once it's dry if it was hung with this stair-step pattern, or hung with the canvases kind of like in a stair-step layout, because it makes the design on each one match up really, really nicely. So the only metallic color I used was the copper. Got some really nice shimmer. I think that right there is really pretty. So yeah, that's that. Very simple colors, basic, not basic colors, but uh-oh. See a speck. There we go. Now I'm going to show you guys the dried result. All right, here is the finished and fully dried result. It's fully cured and everything. I'm going to take you in a little closer so you can see, take you in a little closer so you can see some of the details. This dried absolutely beautifully. So yeah, let me know obviously what you think, and if you think I should keep presenting it, staggered like this, or if there's a different way you think it would look better hung, if I have them all at the same level or what. I just, before I started recording this dry result close-up, I actually tried putting them all at the same height just to see if maybe I was wrong about the whole staggered look and if that looked better, but it just looked really weird because having like these at different heights and not flowing as nicely into the next painting, it just looked really weird. But I'd love to hear your opinion still if anybody has a different one. I'm very open to that. So by the way, last thing I want to say, the blue side, the blue-black side, definitely my favorite. Definitely, easily my favorite. And if we're going to get even more specific, I think that petal is my favorite. I don't know why, but I just like it. But yeah, blue side for the win. And if you would like to see what this looks like with a coat of gloss varnish on it, which will really make it pop, and especially with that metallic copper color, it'll really make that stand out and shimmer and just look its very best. Then you'll be able to see a picture of that here shortly on my Facebook page. If you want to know what my Facebook page is, then there is a link for it in the description below the video. Okay, so I'm not paying full attention to my camera right now, and so I'm sorry for the shakiness, but that is all. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I would very much appreciate it, and it would really help me out. Okay, thank you. Bye.